products that honestly don't get enough attention in our regular inventory. We've just added this great line of products called Crystal Treasures, Gem and Crystal Treasures. And honestly, the things that we have brought you in the last 6 months in this line have been nothing short of extraordinary, and we've done it at Shop LC prices. So get ready, and remember, if you're shopping with us on Facebook or Instagram, just add your comments down below, because I'd love to hear from you. And let me know what your favorite Christmas cookie is. I'm going to go home this evening and with Leo, and I don't know, he's 4.5 years old. He loves sprinkles, so your guess is as good as mine if there are going to be more sprinkles on the cookies or more sprinkles on Leo. Maybe that should be our question. Where are most of the sprinkles going to end up? I think I know, but we'll save that for a later date. So listen, guys, we're going to bring you some really great deals, and we decided that we'd mix it up a little bit today and bring you gem and crystal treasures so that you can see how these amazing gemstone / mineral specimens work in a home environment or a decorative environment as beautiful statement pieces, and how the same material translates to some really good looking jewelry. How about that? My name is Becky Booker again, and I'm a graduate gemologist, have been since 1989, which is a few years. So I've got a lot of dirt under these nails and a lot of experience figuring out what my favorites are. So I hope to introduce you to some of my favorites, and maybe they'll become yours as well. All right, we're going to get you started, believe it or not, with the cousin of moonstone. This is called Amazonite. Now, if you're shopping with us on Facebook and you're ready to go ahead and say, yes, I want that, all you're going to do is type below, comment sold. This is going to be item number 100, right?
Oh, 101.
101, okay. Sarah with an H is helping me keep track of the numbers behind the scenes. But if you love it already, and by the way, this is a gorgeous size. The striations in this piece are nothing short of textbook gorgeous. So Facebook watchers, if this one is for you, then type in sold 101 in the comments. What will happen, that will trigger a message that will take you back to the Shop LC website, and a beautiful photo of this specimen will pop up and you'll get all the details. Now, this one is actually $95.99, which seems to me like it's reduced from probably, I'm going to guesstimate $129 when we originally debuted it. But the price right now is $95.99. We still have, ta-da, 15% off.
Yeah.
Stephanie,
I know.
How did you manage to do this?
And then, well, you know, I know people.
She knows.
I know one or two people.
And she has a Sharpie.
Exactly.
And a whiteboard.
And if they spend $50 on their cart on the website,
yep.
So when they go check out, if their cart's over $50, regardless of if it's like $5, $10 items, over $50 free shipping.
All right, I love that. And this one, for example, would be free shipping, but you also get budget pay. Now, let me tell you, we still have guaranteed shipping, and I'll remind you of that. This is good until 4 p.m. tomorrow on these items. Honestly, these are really beautiful pieces, and the reason that I think this is a really great time of the year for you to think about things like this is you have somebody on your gift list that you're racking your brain right now. You're thinking, what in the heck am I going to get them? They're gorgeous, they're unique, they're very limited in the quantities as well. So if you think that you want to go ahead and get this, don't think about it. Don't think it up here, because you'll overthink it and you'll miss your shot. Think about it with your instinct, and be an instinctive shopper, because you already know if this is going to be the one. Now, Amazonite again, I'm going to bring it in a little bit closer so you can see in just a minute. But this is, believe it or not, is a cousin of moonstone and labradorite and sunstone. This is in that feldspar group of minerals, and it's really known for these beautiful sea green colors. Now, the necklace that I'm wearing is the same material, but I want you to look at how consistent the coloring is here. And I want you to notice as well that this one has been beautifully polished. So the normal crystal habitat here is going to look a little bit different, but there's just something so powerful and elegant about the pieces that have been shaped and polished into these beautiful points. All natural on the color, and those beautiful striations are exactly what you want to see in Amazonite. Now, this is a really interesting thing. Some Amazonite pieces without the striations are very few and far between, and those pieces are outrageously expensive. On the collector's scale, this is a beautiful collector's piece because it fits into just about every type of decor. And you know, the blues and the greens, on a spiritual standpoint, the blues are connected to your throat chakra, speaking your truth, even if it's just to yourself, you know, those little things that you tell yourself, or maybe speaking your truth, or telling your clear story to those around you. So it's a very powerful material in the blue family. And in the green family, which is another combination of this color, it's connected to your heart chakra. So it's designed to remind us of rebirth, regeneration, regrowth, eternal love. It's a very grounded, powerful color in the green family as well. I'm going to say that if you're a fan of aquamarine, or if you love aventurine, those are going to be sort of some of the same colors that will probably tell you that this is something that you're going to enjoy. Plus, believe it or not, this color palette, it goes with everything. It's got these gorgeous kind of turquoisey blue-green colors. They're very, very beautiful. So $95 and change, 3 budget pays, which you can take care of. You're going to type you're going to type sold 101 if you're on Facebook. And if you're shopping with us on Instagram, look for the connection in the bio down below, and that'll take you right back to the Shop LC website. Now, do we have anybody out there? We've got guests out there. Miami Miggs is out there.
It's Mia.
Oh, yeah. Mia Miggs. Ah, Mia, I haven't seen you in forever, girl. How are you? All right, guys. So let me show it to you one more time all the way around. I love the way that the points, you know, one of the things that I personally look for in a specimen like this is I don't want it to be too symmetrical. I want it to have a gorgeous shape, but it's got a tall, slender, sort of almost kind of a column shape. If you wanted to get 2 of these for bookends, or mix and match these with other specimens, this is going to go great with fluorite, with aquamarine. This will look great with, you know, blue chalcedony, anything like that. So let me just read. I'm just going to read from the website, just so you know it's a really great story. Amazonite, blue-green variety of orthoclase feldspar. Thought that copper particles give Amazonite the colors like turquoise or Pataeba tourmaline, but believe it or not, it's thought that microscopic lead combined with water, H2O, is what gives it this color. That's another thing about these stones. We sort of take them for granted. You know, it's like you go to the store and you put your hand in the dairy case and you take out a carton of milk. You forget about the farmer and the cow and the daily care. You forget about all of the massive amount of details that have to go into what it takes to get that carton of milk home so you can make eggnog or dip your cookies in there. Same thing happens here, except it's a much more complicated and powerful story, because these are things that form when just the right environment exists. So Amazonite, part of the orthoclase feldspar, some call it Amazonite microcline, but it's a really gorgeous piece, and if you've never experienced it, get it home. $95.99, qualifies for free shipping, and since you're shopping with us here, Miss Mia, you know how powerful 15% is. Savings is savings, and so we're very happy to provide that for you today as well. So check that out. And remember, if you need help with anything, just type in sold. And I would tell you, listen, take a screenshot of the presentation, all the pricing details. If you have any questions, reach out to our customer care team at 877-899-0078, all right? And Mia...
I know, she just said the sweetest thing.
What?
Yes.
Oh, Mia, you passed your colored stones test? Oh, I'm ready. She's working on her GG, smart girl. I love that. And you don't do that by accident. You don't just fall in and study a bunch of rocks. So congratulations. Let me know how you do on your 20 stone when you get there. All right, guys, we're going to be moving on. Thank you for looking at that. It even looks great mixed in with the Christmas decor. Okay, now we're going to bring you our very next piece, which is also Amazonite. Congrats, me! I'm so proud of you, girl. I wish you were here. I'd give you a big old hug. So I don't know if you're making Christmas cookies with those kiddos, but if you want a great old-fashioned, easy sort of tea cake recipe that you don't have to roll out and you don't have to worry about using any cookie cutters, you just smush it and put on some sprinkles, send me a direct message, Becky Booker on Facebook, and I'll send you the recipe out of my grandma's 1959 Betty Crocker cookbook. It is a no-fail recipe. So super easy. All right, so we're going to go from this one at $95.99 to this one at $11.99. It seems ridiculous, right? I mean, seriously, it is a gorgeous piece, and I think. Are you still wearing it, Christina?
Oh yeah.
Oh, get yourself over here. Get over here. Not. You can tell she's special. Yes.
Are you ready for my close-up?
Pick me. Pick me.
You're so stinking cute. I love your dress.
I know. So cute.
We're matching.
Look at you. Except you're way cuter.
Oh well, no.
All right. So we will come closer. This is the same material, but you see how it looks so different. When you get closer to the beads, you'll see the very same striations that show up in the column, but there's a lot to be said for having a bigger specimen so that you can really get to know each piece. That looks perfect. I'm wearing more of a blue-green. You're wearing this gorgeous kind of green-gray, and it looks great with both.
It does. I love the way it pops with yours and it kind of matches with mine.
I love it. Yeah.
It feels good. It feels good.
Yeah. Now this one weighs in at how many carats here? Let me see. 168 carats. This is not a tiny piece. I mean, seriously, you could go to a big box store and buy plastic beads for your little toddler to wear to a tea party. She doesn't have any toddlers, and I only have a grandkid now, so that's the only toddler I got around. But you would pay $11.99 at the big box discount store, okay? So let's think about this. And this is going to be 18 to 20 inches. I'm just going to turn this around and show it because I don't want to take it off.
No, you don't. But it does have that nice extension.
I know. I mean, what else do you want? Get two and nest them, right?
Ooh, that would be way cute. Yeah, that would be real cute.
I can tell when I have a good idea because your eyebrows go way. Oh! Like, well, easy, girl. Whoa, hold it there. All right, so type in Sold 101 if you're on Facebook. Oh, sorry. 10. See, I told you. Write this down. Okay. 102. Guys, I don't want to be distracting, okay, but I'm going to show you this every single time.
Yes!
Seriously, because this is amazing. Now, if you wanted to pick up a few of these, or if you just want to put this in your cart and let it hang out, when you get to $50, guess what? Your shipping is FREE.
Favorite F word.
My favorite
F
F word. It is my favorite F word. Free! Well, fudge. I like that. Fudge at this time of the year is another...
You scared me for a minute, Becky.
We were going somewhere the other day, and I was backing up in the truck, and I kind of hit the curb, and I went, cheese and crackers, like, because I had Leo in the back seat. And you have to watch, because little pitchers have big ears. And I said, cheese and crackers. And he said, do we have cheese and crackers? He's like, I'm ready for a snack. I said, no, we don't have cheese and crackers. And he said, well, why did you say that? So I'm going to have to revamp my revamped adult language. So I don't know. I don't know where to go after that.
Nothing that makes them hungry.
I know. Are you ready for a snack too?
I'm always ready for a snack.
All right. Christina is going to be you just got nominated as the model for every single piece. So there you go. All right. So type in Sold 102, and if you are shopping on Instagram, thanks, welcome to the fun. Just go down to the bio. It'll get you right back to Shop LC, and there you have it. So,
I'll go get an extra
we're
pair
just
for
going to do
Christina. We'll get
those.
her
We're just going to do those.
I'll put these on.
Yeah, put them on. I'll wear the tiger sign. Same. And see, that looks great.
I'm excited for the set.
I know. These look a little Southwestern, right?
Oh,
They-
yeah, with the silver.
Yeah, they do. Now, I think these are probably silver tone, so they're a fashion piece on the metal, but the gemstones are the real deal, and the ear wires are stainless steel, which means hypoallergenic. Don't have to worry about any of that itchy, scratchy stuff. We hate those elves. And you just put them on and go. And, somebody said the other day, stand over here and look how cute you are. That looks so cute. Cute the big old capital C.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like yours.
I do too.
They're so
But,
nice.
Yeah, but normally you think of getting dressed up and going out somewhere. You think little black dress, right? You think I'm going to wear some sparkle, which is great. But man, if you really want to make a few waves, choose something a little bit different. These pieces with a little black dress,
Ooh.
they're going to stand out like crazy. You're going to look so cute. Really, you look cute with any of them. I mean, and that, I think for me, that's the beauty of Shop LC, because you have not spent a lot of money and you've got a look that just goes on. That's memorable.
I love that.
It's memorable, right?
It is. And you didn't spend a lot of money. That's my favorite part about it.
And they look really good. Let's face it, just because I don't want to spend a lot of money doesn't mean that I don't want it to look good. I want it all.
I want it all. I love it.
And a hunk of fudge. And a hunk of fudge. When do we want it? Oh, yes, we do. All right, now, if you go to the website, okay, so the necklaces are 102, sold 102. The earrings are now sold 103. And if you, when you get your message back in Messenger, there's a whole host. These are actually available in rose quartz. I forget, I think there might be a white howlite as well. So all of the colors available, and by the way, these are $9.99. So all of those colors will pop up and you'll just choose from the little thumbnails below. But these are just, they're fun.
They're fun. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah.
I love that oval shape with the little round. What do you call these where the stainless steel does this little round bit?
Well, if these were all made out of sterling silver, that would be a really complicated process called granulation. And normally in these types of designs, let me just show you, in this type of design where everything is like the little beads that Christina's talking about, those would be formed individually. And that's a technique that starts out with little individual squares of sterling silver, and it's sort of like sterling silver meets popcorn, because they heat the sterling silver squares to the right temperature and they really sort of fold around on themselves to make the little balls, to make the little beads, and then they go back. Now these are probably all cast out of one piece, but they're just really beautifully done pieces, and that's the part of it. Yeah, it really is. It looks so cute on you.
Oh, thank you. I feel
really
cute.
does.
It's
I
a
know.
nice length.
See? And what do you think about the weight?
Oh, it's nice. That's what I was just about to say. It's a nice length so that I can feel them and they move when I move, and I can tell that they're accentuating the lines of my face. But it's not heavy. It's not something that I'm being bothered every time I move. It's just enough to know that it's there and it's quality, but it's just there sitting pretty.
And the other thing too is it's got plenty of room for an earbud. So if you're wearing your earbuds, or if you're still talking on the phone, putting the phone to your ear, it's not going to get in the way. You're not going to have to do that, take off the earring and put the phone up there.
Yeah, which
so
I
it's
do
not
have
gonna
to
get in
do.
the way.
This is my favorite kind of earring back, because it doesn't, even if you do have something like I usually have a headset going on,
right?
I can still wear these earrings and have something like a phone pushed up against my face because of that shepherd's hook. Is that what it is?
Yeah.
In the very back there.
Yeah.
It feels comfortable.
It's really nice, and it's just the right length too. And the thing about the shepherd's hook, it's all about the details. When it kicks out a little bit like this, it's a lot less likely to automatically slip out of your ear because of that angle. So that little bit of an angle holds it away from your ear, and it changes the drape of the earring. So there's all kinds of really great details built into these pieces that if you haven't been doing this forever and a day, you just take it for granted.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take these off, and you can get them online. All right, are you ready? Are you ready to add another layer? Hold on, we're layering.
So this is the Amazonite, and then we have the green aventurine.
Oh, okay. I'm going to give you the tiger's eye back. All right, so just to recap.
They go with that bracelet.
I know. Oh, okay. Please and thank you. All right. The cuff, we are now at sold 104, and just type in sold 104 if you're on Facebook. The message will pop up. I'm going to let you. I gotta do this with the other hand. There we go. All right, and the bangles now are going to be sold 104, right, Sarah?
Gosh, nice.
I know.
Get on it.
I love it, those numbers. But again, when you go back to the website, you'll have your choice of colors. Now, I'm just going to squiggle the red one off here for a second to show you how this works, because this is in stainless steel, and it also has this really cool design on the side. Let me find which side. Okay, one side is the hinge, and the other side literally has a hidden lock. So what you do is you press down on the top part, and then the back part will have a little bit of a notch. Hold on, the light is in my eyeball. Okay, there it is. So you literally press down just a little bit on this part. You don't have to have a lot of hand strength. It's super easy. And then this part will come off with a little bit of a tug. And then to put it back together, did you hear that?
Nice snap.
Just clicks into place. So I'm going to let you pick your accessory, and I'm going to show you how this works. Because this is a camera angle I feel like we don't normally get a lot on the live shows because the cameras are so far away. So Sarah, you tell me, am I this way? Am I
Yes,
good?
that is
okay.
perfect.
So you can see that there's a hinge here, and it's really kind of a no-pinch hinge because it's nice and smooth. This is all in stainless steel. It's a really difficult metal to work with. So you're going to press down on this one, and this one will just come apart. Okay, so it's just this down-up kind of mechanism, and you can see there's a little notch in there. Am I still in focus, Sarah?
You are. I want to get it over just a second for our TikTokers.
Oh, okay.
Yes, perfect.
Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yes.
All right, and to close it, I just push in, and did you hear? Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah. This thing is sturdy, and it's all in stainless steel. So, and big cabochons as well. So, if you type in sold 104 and go back to the website, you'll have your choice of colors. All right. Now, two of the colors would actually work. So, you're wearing the Amazonite, but there's also a green aventurine.
That one is pretty.
Yeah, and either one of those are going to work with the Amazonite earrings and necklace
That's true.
because it's in the same color range. So, there's two schools of thought, matchy-matchy or sort of in the same ballpark. I personally like in the same ballpark because I feel like if they were all super matchy-matchy, you don't really get to appreciate every single piece.
I dig that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I dig that a lot.
Yeah. And there's a big difference in your wrist and my wrist. She's bigger than I'm 5 minutes and she's 30 seconds. Okay. I'm average and she's like super cute, tiny, petite. Okay. But don't mess with her, okay? Let me just throw that out there.
Don't think you can.
Oh, okay. But this one also is the tiger's eye. And I'm going to come in one more time, Sarah, so you tell me.
yes.
All right. Well, you know what? First, get up there and show off your stuff.
Oh, my
Yeah.
Amazonite.
Oh, no, come back.
Ooh.
We need to see some
What's
swivel.
this?
We need to see some
baby.
swivel.
Oh, my
Take it away, Miss Christina. But look at
It's
that.
so good to see you.
The bracelet, I mean, these are $8.79. You're looking at fully decked out for just under $30. That's the way to dress.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
is. I feel confident. I feel not too dressed up. I don't feel like I'm gaudy. I don't feel like I have too much on, that I'm trying really hard. These are nice, simple pieces that have a simple elegance to them that make me overall feel beautiful.
Yeah.
I feel
Effortless. I love that.
good. Oh, effortless.
Effortless. And the thing too is, I mean, after 3 decades of doing this, I've got a few, nicer pieces, but I'm always a little bit worried, when I wear them. Because things happen. It's jewelry. So did I forget it somewhere? Did I leave it on the sink when I wash my hands? You're just worried about those things. This is worry-free, and you look like you spent a fortune. So you saved a fortune, and you got a really great look. So yeah, all right. I'm going to
Yay,
show off.
Chelsea.
Yeah, I'm going to show off the bracelet one more time because I want to show you some details here. All right. And by the way, I believe is this one available in different sizes?
They range a little bit on the price.
Okay.
The highest they are is $10.99.
Okay.
So this black howlite and the red carnelian are the $10.99, but everything else is $8.79.
Okay.
But there's only one size.
There's
only one
okay.
size. Yes.
Okay. Are
I
we
guess it's 7 inch.
All right, so 7-inch, and this fits me and Christina both. So normally I'm a medium, all silliness aside, I'm a medium to large, and this has got that beautiful styling so it fits the natural curvature of your wrist. But I want to show you something. This is done in stainless steel. Now, gold and silver have a flow point where they turn liquid and they can be manipulated in a casting process at about 12 or 1500 degrees, I forget exactly. But this requires twice as much heat, and it's done in stainless steel. Stainless steel is not malleable. Malleable means that it has a softness to it, and it can be shaped sometimes just by touch, depending on how much gold or silver is in the final piece. This stuff, this is like super glue, guys. Once it gets to the point where it's going to be, it's there. Okay, so it's virtually impossible to do much changing to this once it's cast. But it is a cast piece, and I want you to look at how beautiful that detail is. That is really, really nice. And you might not realize it, but this gorgeous piece, all the nooks and crannies in there, those are more than likely string polished. That means there are little tiny fine polishing strings that have to go in and out of the nook and cranny. Think about dental floss, okay? So all of those little nooks and crannies have to be individually flossed to give you that final finish. This is just in the value of the workmanship. This is easily $50 or $60 just in the mounting, just in the finishing process. It's a very expensive. This one, you don't take it to a regular bench jeweler because 9.5 out of 10 bench jewelers don't have the skill or the equipment to work on this. That's how exclusive this is. And you're taking them home for like an average of $10. So sold 104, right, Sarah?
You are on it. Mm-hmm.
Is this one is 104 or 105?
All of those are 104.
Okay, all of these are sold 104. They range in price. They're 10-ish a piece, okay? Mm-hmm. But these are really great gifts. And, even these little curlicues, there are some very fashion-forward gentlemen out there. This might be appropriate for you as well. I'm going to say if the mood strike should get it.
I could see that musician, and any kind of artist, I could see that real nice. And with these genuine gemstones, that's an exciting purchase.
Yeah. And, I remember, I can't remember, it was Robert Downey Jr., and he played a lawyer, and everywhere he went, he was, lawyery suit, type of word. You remember that? And every time he would reach out to, every time he would reach out, there would be this really cool, like, it didn't quite go with a business suit look.
Aww.
And it looked so good. It looked so good. I can't remember. I can see the image of him reaching out to ring a doorbell and that bracelet popping out. And, of course, I noticed it. Iron Man and all. So, all right. So I'll grab the sign.
The judge.
Yes.
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 I saw that. Oh.
Okay, check it out. You'll see what I'm talking about. Live 15 when you shop with us here. We're so grateful for that. And we've got streams going out on Facebook and TikTok, right? Or is it Facebook
and Instagram?
Oh, all three now.
Mm-hmm.
All three. Okay, I've been away for a few days. I had a camping trip with the flu elves, and I finally got them kicked out. Yeah, they just would not leave. They're gone now. But so if you're shopping on Facebook, type in sold 104. You'll get a direct message that pops up. Follow the link in that message. It'll take you back to the Shop LC website. All the colors are available there. You simply choose the thumbnail that you want. TikTok and Instagram. Look for the information down below, the link in the bio, and have some fun with these guys. By the way, just so you know, I believe this is the last Friday where we're guaranteeing shipping in time for Christmas. Yeah, so which means, Kwanzaa's the very next day on the 26th. So the last day, which is shipping for Kwanzaa as well.
So we're going to the red carnelian.
Okay.
And see, there's a simulated red carnelian bracelets.
Oh,
I tied it in.
You did. Okay. All right. Now, I may have to get I'm going to get my little light. See,
Okay.
it's
Do you wanna wear the
so
bracelet?
nice to have some extra hands. Oh my goodness. And who else is out there shopping with us today? Kelly, thank you. We've got Sarah Van, we've got you out there. A couple of guests as well. K-Ray Style Shop, thank you guys for joining us. Don't forget to follow me on Facebook. Christina is on Facebook as well.
I am.
So tell them how to find you on Facebook.
I was like, no.
Or not.
You can find Christina on Facebook. I have a page. It's Christina Cruz. I'll show some of my last minute or my behind the scenes Shop LC adventures.
That was so funny.
If anybody can get in trouble, just got the dirt this morning over here. Okay, now this says red carnelian, but this one is a little color enhanced. Mm-hmm. So I want you to see the difference. These are both members of the same gemstone family, which is one of my favorite gemstone families forever, and it's quartz. So this is a cousin of amethyst and citrine and smoky quartz. This is a cousin of tiger's eye and rose quartz. what makes this different is the way that all of those individual crystals are arranged. So this is red carnelian, and you're going to see the layering. So I'm going to let you do the close-up there. And I'm going to go ahead and grab a little light in a second. This one is $39.99. Estimated retail value $319. That's an 88% savings. This one also comes with 3 budget pays. And this is a gorgeous home decor piece. Some of them may or may not have the little opening, the little vug there. I'm not sure because every single one is individual. So it's carnelian, and it's we call it a semi-precious gemstone. Those brownish red hues are the calling card, and this is a member of the quartz family. The subcategory would be chalcedony. That's the weird spelling that starts out with a CH, but we pronounce it like a K. So another piece that's gorgeous with home decor, and if your piece does have an opening like this, most of them will. I'm not sure how much the size of it will vary, but these are super easy. Just throw it, rinse it out with a little plain water and a soft brush, and you're ready to go. But it's a really gorgeous piece. And let's see. Let's come up and see. I've got a little light, and you can see on the inside. Can you see the little crystals? Can you see them, Sarah?
I can see.
Are they showing up?
I'm gonna help zoom.
Okay, do we need to be a little bit closer?
Oh no, wow. That
Yeah.
is really
So
cool.
you've got those little tiny sugar crystals, and that is all natural, guys. There's no surface treatment. There's no, nothing added to it. It hasn't been sandblasted or treated or anything like that. That's just the way this happens. So you're going to see that those beautiful little crystals, those little sugary fine crystals in there, that's really the part of these pieces that make them so mesmerizing. And that the unpolished pieces on the inside, you can see what the polished surface looks like, but you can see the shadows of the color pattern and the zoning in there, the layering that makes these so gorgeous. So this one is sold $105, and it is carnelian. Again, it's all natural. I don't have the weight on this one, but let's see. Okay, it says 6,900 carats. So you know what? I'm gonna put the formula for how to change carats to ounces. I'll put that on my Facebook page. It's really simple math. You take carats, you divide by 5. That will give you grams, and then you take grams and divide by 31, and that gives you ounces. So it's really easy. So it's carats divided by 5 divided by 31, and that will wind up and give you ounces. So
cool.
it's
I
really
just did it.
yeah. So what?
44.58.
How much?
44.58.
44.58 ounces. So it's going to weigh about 2 pounds in general. Okay. So there you go.
That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, really simple, easy math. And I mean, they're just gorgeous. The coloring is beautiful. The honey brown tones are really gorgeous. These are colors that are related to your root chakra. Your root chakra is right down here in your personal area, and it's the center of creativity and creation. That's, for women, of course, you understand what that is. I mean, in a human reproductive sense, we know that area, of course, is related to creation. But it's not just about procreation. It's about the creation of new ideas. It's about turning over a new leaf. It's about growing into your next layer. It's about, adding another layer to your own personal onion, if you will. So yeah, it's a really, really, really cool color, and it adds warmth to the environment, and it adds a little bit of sunniness as well. So I hope you will try this one out. $39.99. Take the budget pay. You've got a huge savings on this one. And again, these are really great pieces for that hard to buy for person.
Oh,
I
true.
guarantee you. Yeah, anybody in your circle of family and friends that even pretends that they're collecting rocks and mineral specimens, these are really great deals. Do you know the place here in Austin, the rock shop here in Austin? Well, there's a couple.
There's
of
a
them,
couple.
actually. This is not going to be a $39 specimen at either of those places. I can guarantee it. I'm going to take these off. All right. So we have what do we have coming up next?
That one is the red carnelian.
All right, that one is sold $105, and again 15% off. If you get to $50 today with shopping with us, you're going to enjoy free shipping and handling. But everything, if you just want one thing, is automatically 15% off. Oh, okay. Look at this. Done with the dragonfly, and I'm going to let you show it off. because the color on that is gorgeous. Okay, beautiful, beautiful piece. This one has a little bit more of an opaque nature to it, and some people are going to look at that and go, "Hey, that looks that looks a little bit like red jasper." They're all sort of in the same family, and we could debate that all day long, but I think that you're going to love how gorgeous these are. The dragonfly detail is absolutely beautiful. You've got the crescent moon there as well, and you've got sort of this flight of the dragonfly. It's all about the journey. It's all about, stopping to literally taste the flowers along the way. Oh my gosh. Okay, so I started feeling better a few days ago, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get out in the garden. There was I'm not kidding you, a red wasp about this long. It was huge. Okay, and it wasn't bothering me, and I didn't bother it. But I got a picture. It was so funny of this little wasp, and his face was just shoved into a milkweed blossom. And I must have watched him for a few minutes, and he just got drunk on nectar. I mean, he was falling off. He was falling down. At one point, he was glaring at me like, "Go away!
Stop watching me!
Go away!" But he posed for a really great video, and if you go back to my personal Facebook page, I shared it there, and it's really cool. I felt all National Geographic.
Honestly,
I did. It's really cool. I mean, I have to say, plus I still have milkweed blooming in my yard, so
yeah,
he loved them. But this is gorgeous. Now, this is going to include the chain, so you've got a 20-inch chain, which is stainless steel. We're back into stainless steel mounting, stainless steel on this one as well. This is going to be sold 106. All right, do you want to trade necklaces?
Oh, I suppose I can.
All right, trade
yeah,
necklaces.
absolutely.
Here, let me take this one off of you.
Thank you.
Because this is another piece as well. Now I'll tell you something about. I'll tell you something about dragonflies. Dragonfly. We have a joke in our family that we're so good at putting things off that we're not amateur procrastinators. We are procrastinators because we're so good at hitting the pause button on stuff that we need to do. So a little joke there. And I think that's just human nature to take that pause and to have a little reluctance there. If a dragonfly is your spirit animal, it is a symbol of get her done. They have a one very, 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 very short lifespan. So a dragonfly as a symbol of getting it done is a very, very good thing. So get yourself a little dragonfly to get yourself into the new year and step out there and, try that thing that you've been putting off, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Whatever it is. Maybe you're trying to drink. Maybe you're trying to give up caffeine, okay? I had a cousin that gave up caffeine, and he just slowly weaned himself off of it years and years ago. He's like, no, this is the day that I'm not going to drink caffeinated beverages. And so eventually he got to the point where he did it.
That's so inspiring.
Just took that first step, okay? So aside from the symbolism and aside from the beautiful piece of carnelian, it's a gorgeous piece of jewelry, and that's what I think I go back to over and over. I mean, what do you think?
Well, it makes me think of what you said before about for the amount of craftsmanship you see going into this, about the details that you see in a nice oxidized stainless steel piece. It gives you so much detail and so much intricacy. I love that even if you stand far away from it, you can tell what's going on. You can tell it's a medallion of meaning and then of like we said before, that dragonfly. Even if it isn't necessarily your spirit animal, I know for a fact. I personally, whenever I go out on a summer day, every time I see a dragonfly, it's a good omen.
Yeah.
It's a good, sweet, happy thing, and I feel like I'm blessed with this moment of, there's bigger things out there for me, and I can do, and I can be. That's what it makes me feel anyway, and I know I get that a lot from people whenever we're out and see dragonflies about. It's like a happy little gift.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, this one is going to be sold $106. This one is $19.99. The chain is included. This would be a perfect gift to send across the miles. We can pick it, pack it, ship it to whomever needs to get that. 15% off when you shop with us today. And if your shopping cart, I'm not going to say if, I'm going to say when your shopping cart gets to $50, you save shipping and handling. Shipping and handling is free, so don't wait around. This one is done in stainless steel, so when you get this home, take it out and just get out whatever magnifying glass you use, a loop, maybe something that you're using for putting together puzzles or doing handwork, and just stop for a second and think about the production quality of these, because they're beautifully done, very intricate, inspired by some of our Bali pieces, but again, very affordable and extremely durable. This would be great too if you wanted to repurpose it and maybe put it on a gentleman's watch fob, or if you wanted to put it on a keychain, you could easily slip it over on a
Oh,
keychain.
that'd be a nice keychain. Yeah.
All right, so this one is going to be sold 106. All right. Woof, I'm getting these in order today. Oh,
Look at this sweet baby. We got some quartz jewelry after that.
oh,
so
look
we
at
gotta
this.
play this
All
together.
right, so sold 106 on the Dragonfly, and you'll, if Facebook, just type in sold 106. Follow the message that pops up in your messages, and TikTok and Instagram, go down below in the bio, and you'll get yourself right back to the Shop LC website. All right, I'm gonna give you this.
Oh, thank you. Oh, I love this. I'm gonna put this back on.
Okay, now, oh man, seriously?
So cute.
Look at these. And again, quartz is something, if you're going to experience this, I think it's really great to have pieces like this that are a little bit of a mix between completely transparent and something inside. I feel like it's sort of like Mother Nature's original box of Cracker Jacks, because you never know what's going to show up in here. This is clear prints, a clear prints crystal. And this one is one that has been shaped and polished. Sometimes you'll see similar shapes that show up in nature, not very often, but this one has a great level of polish to it. And some of these are going to show up with beautiful little clouds. You might find individual additional mineral crystals in there. You might find a shadow of a second crystal that's formed inside, which would be called a shadow, or it would be called a phantom. So these are gorgeous. Now, do you know why we use quartz crystals inside of a watch? Because quartz crystals, if you add a little bit of pressure to them, they give us a little bit of electricity. And I'm not a scientist, okay, by any means, but I'm going to tell you something. I think there's a lot about crystals that we haven't figured out. I think there's a lot about the internal structure of these beautiful pieces that we haven't unraveled yet. And I don't know, but I have a small collection of crystals at home, because we collect them in our family. And there's just something really beautiful about stopping to take a look at it, because every single one of these is gorgeous. Now, you might see a little bit of red running through it, and if you do, that's going to be a little bit of hematite. You might see a little bit of gold running through it. That would be rutile. You might see little black crystals. That's probably tourmaline. You may see little green, little kind of moss-like formations, which we call dendrites. They're all just gorgeous. And they will be very similar in the shape, but no two of them are identical. Even though these are individually polished and the surfaces have been added in the polishing process, no two of these are finished to be identical. These are by design unique, individual, one-of-a-kind pieces. Now, this one is going to weigh in at about 250 carats. And it's going to be about 1.5 inches or 2 inches tall, so they're going to be roughly that category. This is $23.99. If I wanted to go to Tucson and pick this up, it'd probably be twice that, because of the transparency and because of the unique way that the internal structure presents itself. The technical word for that is inclusion.